What's going on, y'all? It's your boy G Lewis, coming back at you, and counseling day reflection. I love counseling day because it's the clearest perspective that you're going to get without any bias. This person has no reason to lie to you. They have no reason to take your side. They have no reason to do anything other than be honest with you, which you can't say for everybody that you probably have in your circle. Most people either probably cater to you or most people are hating on you. And it's, a lot of times it's both. So with that being said, I want to talk about what I learned in counseling. And what I learned was the philosophy that gets you here isn't always the philosophy that's going to get you there. You're looking to do more. You're looking to be more. You're looking to have more, but you want to hold on to the same philosophies that got you here. And then you wonder why you can't break past, because these philosophies don't translate to where you're going. Here's what I mean by that. When I grew up, my mom gave me a great analogy. I remember I was in high school and I was having some issues with some friends. And my mom said, if you keep your grass low, snakes will show. And I know what she meant by that. What she meant by that is, if you you handle your business, you keep the things around you manicured, trimmed, and clean, then the snakes can't get close to you without you spotting them. Makes perfect sense. Jay-Z even used it. He used it, but he used it a little bit differently. He used it because grass is green and so is money. So he figured if you cut off the money, the people who really don't trust you or the people you really can't trust will expose themselves. Now, that's a great way to look at it. Also, the same statement, the same analogy, the same philosophy. Here's what I've learned, though. My counselor said, hey, you ever go rock climbing or mountain climbing? I was like, well, I went rock climbing. I can't say I've done a lot of mountain climbing. I've done a little bit, but not a lot. Said, you ever heard of the snake line? And at first I was like, man, I don't know if I remember that. But then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I've heard of the snake line, but I've never gone that high in a mountain to be able to understand what the snake line was or even to remember it. Here's the snake line. The snake line for mountain climbers is the distance that they can go where they can set up camp. You do not set up camp below the snake line. Why? Because the air is too thin. The air is too cold. The terrain is too rough. Everything is too difficult up there where you're climbing to, right? Everything is too difficult up there, so the snakes can't survive. So what you do is you don't worry about fighting the snakes. You don't worry about spotting the snakes. You don't worry about dealing with the snakes. What you do is you just climb to where the snakes cannot survive. And I realized that's really the point of life, because that's growth. Growth is getting to where you go to a level to where there is a lot of people that the air's gonna be too thin and they gonna fall by the wayside. The terrain's gonna be too rough, so they gonna fall by the wayside. Right? It's gonna be too cold, so they gonna fall by the wayside. And they will have to stand at the bottom of the mountain and watch you live at the top. That's how it goes. And so I realized that although I love the philosophy I learned from my mom, it wasn't the philosophy that's gonna get me where I'm trying to go. Where I'm trying to go is out of the reach of snakes, because I'm tired of fighting with them. So if you're tired of fighting with snakes, don't cut your grass. Climb. Climb, because the higher you rise, the more of them fall off your trail, the more of them fall off your path, the more of them that can't even get close to you. So if you're trying to figure out what to do today, climb. G Lewis.